From September 1st, the Fed is kicking into full stride with their quantitative tightening efforts, and it will see from the months of September to October, 95 billion per month taken out of the markets. Back in June, the Fed kicked off with 45 billion per month being removed from markets, and you can see that correlated to quite a big drop in the stock market. For example, we've seen from the end of May to the middle of June a drop of nearly 12% in the S&P 500 when the Fed started this quantitative tightening process. So if 45 billion roughly equated to a 12% drop, could we potentially see as high as a 20% drop in the coming months here? I personally would not rule that out. And if you want to stay up to date on what's happening with the Fed and when this kind of news comes out, make sure you do take a look at our sponsor of today's video, which is Seeking Alpha. If you're not familiar with Seeking Alpha, they're a premium service which you can currently get at a free trial using my link down in the description below. You can use their service to get daily newsletters delivered right to your inbox with all the latest news in the stock, real estate and crypto market. You can also use their analyst ratings where they have stocks rated from very bullish to very bearish. Not only that, you can access previous earnings calls and transcripts from the calls for thousands of stocks that are not covered elsewhere. And two of my favorite features are the quant ratings, which shows a stock's growth, profitability and earnings in comparison to other stocks in that sector, as well as their dividends ratings chart, which shows all of the best dividend stocks that are available right now. So consider checking that out, link in the description below. But anyway, let's get on with the video. What I'm basically going to do is show you my stock portfolio at the minute and some of the moves that I'll be making. And in about 5 minutes, the market's open, so we'll invest a little bit of money there as well. So if that sounds like a good idea, as always, if you could take a second to drop a like on the video, it really does help out the channel and very much appreciated. Okay, so we're currently sitting at before market open today, 31,660 euro. There's about 1.6k or so there that is currently not invested. I'm just kind of holding off on the sidelines with this one, potentially waiting for that 20% drop that I mentioned at the start of this video, but all the same, I'm just slowly drip feeding it into the market, and we'll probably do about 200 euro of that today. So taking a look at the total return on the portfolio, we're currently at 5.8k. It's been a bit of a volatile month. Let's just take a quick look here so we can see that we're up about 7k just about a month ago, I guess that was. A month ago we were up 7k, and I think that was the highest. Okay, we're actually up 8k there just a week ago, so in the last week or two there has been a bit of a drop in the market, but of course we've just been taking advantage of these opportunities, and that's why I had a bit on the sidelines, still in the portfolio here, but it wasn't actually investing in any stocks, and just on days that I've seen red days, I was drip feeding that in. So yeah, not doing too bad overall, quite happy with the return, just about 24% there. And then taking a look at some of the individual stocks, we've got Apple, you can see that's doing quite well, 5%. Then we have Enphase Energy, which has done absolutely phenomenally, up 33%. Then we have Iberdrola, which is more of a kind of a slow burner, more of a value stock, but I think it's still a good play for the future. They're essentially an energy stock. And you can see that's up 1%. It was up higher previously, but I'm quite happy to kind of keep my money in that for now. It does pay a dividend, and it's also just a bit of a steady earner. Then we have Palantir again. I haven't done a video on Palantir in a while. I've just under 100 shares of it at the minute. Not planning to buy any more right now. I think the company has amazing potential, but I'm just not sure if it's going to execute fully on that just yet, because you know they've had a couple of questionable earnings calls in the last couple of months here. So I don't know, let's see how it goes. I'm happy to keep my position where it is for now. It's obviously down quite a bit, 42% right now. So yeah, not looking too great there, but I'm happy enough to take a bit of a risk on this one. As I said, has amazing potential, but I'm just not sure if I'm too confident yet that it will achieve that potential. But for now, happy to leave it sit where it is at just under 100 shares. And then of course we have Tesla, which recently underwent a 3-to-1 stock split. So while I did have about 30 shares, now I'm sitting at just over 9, very slightly over 90 shares. So the latest goal on Tesla is to get that to 100 shares. I think that's just a nice little number to aim for. So yeah, nice to set myself a little bit of a goal. Tesla is still, let's just take a look at the weighting in my portfolio, 83% there. If you watched my previous portfolio updates, you'll notice that this went as high as I think 95% at one stage, so I have pulled back slightly on that. I'm pretty much as bullish as ever on Tesla, but I just wanted to diversify a small little bit there and put it into them on the 4 stocks that I have in my portfolio. So you can see the stock market is open now, and the balance has gone up about 250 euro or so since just before it opened, which essentially was the closing prices yesterday. So normally when days open on a positive note, I wouldn't invest. I'd wait to see a bit of red. So let's take a look at Tesla. You can see we've opened just slightly higher, under 1% there. So normally I wouldn't invest right now, but for the sake of the video I will, just because why not, I guess. So what I'll do is I'll go to my pies, I'll go to my additional growth fund pie, which is where I'm allocating most of my money at the minute. Let's set that to €200. And then you can see the different splits here. This is one of my favorite features about trading 212, the different splits there. So then, yeah, just one click of a button and we can invest that €200 into 4 different stocks. And then it's done in about 10 seconds, which is amazing. So yeah, just bought a little bit more of each of these stocks here: Tesla, Iberdrola, Apple, and Enphase Energy. And yeah, pretty happy with that for now. As I said, the goal is to get to 100 Tesla shares, the short-term goal, and we're getting there little by little. But if any of you guys want to check out Trading 212 or Book Zero, another app that I use, I'll leave them linked down in the description below, where you guys can pick up some free shares and yeah, start investing for yourselves. But anyway guys, that's going to cover it for this video. Thanks again to Seeking Alpha for sponsoring this. Make sure you do check them out in the comments below and sign yourself up for a free trial. Some really great resources over there. And if you haven't already, if you could drop a like on this video and consider subscribing to the channel, it really would mean a lot. And I'll catch you guys in another video.